Excuse me, I thought that was my D baby before she come. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm trying to keep myself calm because I'm just trying to tell you, some God is doing something. I'm just telling you that right now. You could talk about the cussing all you want to or something like that, but I'm telling you, it's almost like Elijah when he took uh, Hope out there in that thing and told her to scream. That's the energy that's burning through my veins. While they trying to do some spell work on my side, and I'm even hearing that these people, maybe when you was having a baby or when you did something or you was in the doctor's office for something, these people could have did something like try to remove an organ of yours or something like this and give it to another family member, somebody that stole your inheritance so that they can continue being you, when God probably, that probably was some kind of punishment or cancer or something that was on them. 'Cause I know one of my cousins found out she had ovarian cancer at the age of 16. I mean, we was teenagers when she found out. This Tiffany that I know has something to do with stealing my identity or stealing something and then running around here with this masculine behind the scenes over in Rhode Island. They could even had a clone of me in Rhode Island because I think I can't remember when it is, but Rhode Island was one of the last states um to make prostitution illegal. So they're probably using clones or something of mine to run around the world and sleep with men to get my energy. Fucking weirdos. And then you worry about me saying some cuss words. I promise you, God ain't canceling nobody out of heaven for no, well, not me, for no cuss words. I promise you. And when it's talking about this, somebody's saying something about four or something like this. It ain't no four sons. It's only one. It's in the Bible, even if it was four, it said the only one and only one that God chose. It like it says, like he told me a long time ago with a stern voice, it's only one that's on that wheel that these people got their hands on. We got Zeus with leadership out here. There's only one. That's me. So if anybody in the family been doing something with this money, these people was already straight, or they was already set up for a good life, or they already had information that would allow them to do something. I say allow Tim. To allow somebody's name could be Tim, to allow them to be prosperous. They were already, most of these people cloned or taken into the music industry or into the entertainment industry, or they were taken into some kind of colleges or something like this in the South or something like this to be prosperous. I would be the only one that would be blind to everything, the Holy One, that would not know how the world really works, that will wake up like Barbie when everything is supposed to be in my hands. Or I should have been living a life like Barbie, but I sure wasn't, because somebody else was spreading this money amongst a large group of either fake family members, community people, or whatever this is. The first generationers that could have left and abandoned me and went off to have nice lives, and they're still in the background while their clones are walking around Waukegan and Zion and all these places and different places around the nation. Okay? As if they're the real people. When it's just watered down, this is like kinship or watered down versions of the original family members. The original family members, first generationers, whoever I was around in the 80s, I bet you they all around here got money. I bet you they millionaires, or I bet you they got a lot of money. We got Ra with power, just wanted to show up in the reverse, but let's see what comes out. They could be trying to do that. Or this could be if Ra was not doing right. Okay. Because I'm hearing daughter of the gods. Okay. That's a living God energy that these people keep trying to put in some type of imprisonment of a 100% innocent person that's blameless. Even if there was a feather on this earth that took these people down the wrong path, they cannot, all these people that's trying to pick even the Diddy situation and make this person a fall guy, okay, or whatever this is, it's not about that. It's those people have to go down too. Those are the children that's going to suffer because of the sins of the father or the feather that was on this earth teaching these people how to steal my money or whatever this is. Or build up, I'm seeing like Greenleaf or whatever, right? To build up these type of organizations or these church houses or whatever this is. We got Quatesh with pleasure, okay? So they tried to wait. They've been letting somebody's person sleep around with many people in the family before they came to somebody so they can get hooked on one of them and not want to come back towards you. Okay, it could be like a weight different, color different, or something like this, hair texture or something between these people. It could be alliances because these are the people they were stealing from me with, so they feel more comfortable with them. Okay. I don't know what you call the one to come out. What's her name? Kuan Yin. Okay. And Newt. Okay, this could be some kind of competition between a Kuan Yin energy and a Newt energy with expansiveness. So a Newt is supposed to be expansive right now. But Kuan Yin is out here with her. So I don't know if they're doing this with somebody with this Kuan Yin energy, trying to take my expansiveness and give it to this person. Okay. Because they both wanted to come out together. We got anger and rage with Typhon here, and it want to come out sideways. I told you I keep about to erupt like a volcano or something, and something is having me just calm down. And we got Bast with play. So ain't nobody playing no games with these people. Okay. This is like a wicked grandmother or something that's jealous of the way that the grandfather or a feather admired this child or something like this. Okay, so they're working with these people to try to make somebody, yeah, Lou with skill here. Somebody trying to mess up your skill. This could be this of this Irish bloodline with Bridget, okay, and healing in reverse. These could be Celtic energies that, you know, they try to put you in imprisonment, mental imprisonment, or some type of imprisonment and suck off of you, okay. This could be that, because Celtic could be a beautiful thing, but the Celtic that I'm talking about is these people that they may have abilities or something like this, or they have knowledge that others don't have, where they can put people in some type of imprisonment or something like this. If you think about Celtic people, you're probably gonna more than think about more of a light-skinned class of people or something like this. I mean, maybe not everybody, but what am I thinking? Celtic, maybe like Irish or something like this. I mean, maybe not necessarily, but that's just the kind of something that I'm getting when I'm seeing this. Let's see. Connected with people. Okay, could there could be something else. Okay. It says that you mean that it is connected with the people. So this is somebody's opinion with the people of the culture of Scott. Yeah, so okay, Scottish. Okay, Scotland is what I meant. So this could be about Scottish rights or something like this. Okay. And it says Wales, Ireland. Okay, so Ireland is something like this. Okay, and some other areas such as Brittany. So somebody could be Brit. I'm getting Britney Spears, or somebody's name could be Spears or Brittany. Okay, um, somebody could be having that name. It ain't their real name. Okay, it could be their stage name or something, but somebody's using that name, or there could be somebody with that name that they chose instead. But it's really not that energy. That could be having something to do with the Celtic energy, but the Son of God is me. Period. So we got Wales. Okay, so this could be like Diana energy here. Okay. Also, there could be somebody in South Wales that has something to do with swapping somebody at birth or changing some birth records or something when it comes to the royal family, and who could be the child of Elizabeth, either the mother or Elizabeth that just passed away. Somebody could have had something to do with it. Let's see, when did Diana marry what you call it? How long was that relationship? But I'm hearing somebody could be somebody's friend. Somebody trying to say that they're your friend. I don't know. Oh, there we go. 1981. Wait, let's see. 1981. Wait, what is this? Married dates. 1981. So I'd have been 1 years old. So if I'm supposed to be an emperor, or empress, or a king or queen since 1 years old, hmm, hmm. Because there's something about this relationship between Diana and Michael Jackson and my and my birthright. It most definitely is. I don't know, because something keeps telling me to look at the picture of Elizabeth the mother. Okay. when she was had that blue dress on, and I think it was from 1981, and both of the sisters was by her, and they both had their hand on her belly as if they was touching her belly, like something. Okay. Um, and then it told me to look at that picture of Diana. I think she's falling asleep at a beauty show, or she's falling asleep somewhere. They caught her falling asleep or something. Like somebody was hiding something, or somebody was doing something about, I don't know, holding on to a baby, or somebody was doing something here. Okay, somebody was doing something. This could also be why somebody wanted this person out, okay, of the family. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? Because somebody held a secret. Let's see how much did they date. 13 times before they got married. Wait, did Charles date Camilla or Diana first? In 1980, Lady Diana Spencer. In 1980. So this is this, like I said, there's something about this Spencer family here. Now this is South Wales, so this could be also the dirty South. This is like this is not highborn energy. This is maybe something about this too. This would be lowborn energy. So that would kind of be like me, even though I'm, I've grown to bring a family to, or help bring a family to middle class, suburbia, USA, a decent household, you know, whatever this is or whatever here. But the way that I am, or I dress, or something like this, or me not being accustomed, or not growing up around royals, it's nothing that couldn't be fixed with some etiquette classes or something like this. Okay. But I feel like somebody, some speech classes or something like this or whatever, but somebody is against whatever this is, or they're trying to hide something here. More suited to wed an heir to the throne. Okay, aristocrat. Okay, born into an aristocratic family, Diana was more suited to wed the heir to the throne, according to the royal family tradition and belief. So who knows what could have happened with a baby right now? I'm seeing what they did on Delicate when she was having that baby, and then she was like, "Oh, it's hideous" or whatever, and she sent the baby away. Now, this don't have to be how it happened in real life with those black people with those black ears or whatever and their costumes on. So, but these people were saying that you got to give up a sacrifice or something like this. I could have been that sacrifice amongst these witches that live in the greens or live in these other areas or something like this. Okay. Who knows if the person thought somebody was ugly? Okay, it says something about fingernails, but you know what I noticed? My daughter, my first daughter, and my D baby, the last that was born into this family right here that we've created, they both had my fingers. They had really long, because I had really big hands for a girl. Okay, I could kind of palm a basketball, really. Okay, and so I don't know. Like when I seen that baby, of course, in that show, I think it was that show or it was another one. They showed the creepy looking hand with these black fingernails on it or something like this. But it don't necessarily have to be that. Okay. It don't necessarily have to be that. Okay. But there was something somebody was hiding. Let's see if we can find. Yep, we got Temperance Angel here.
Right.
Okay, this is the right action to tell this story. Okay. Yeah, Queen of Cups energy. Excuse me, even though it wanted to come out sideways. Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. All right. And then Knight of Cups. Okay, so this would have been beneficial for two people. Elizabeth, the sister. So them trying to claim somebody is mentally ill, this is what they did to the sister, the other sister. And then Elizabeth became the queen, allegedly. So there had to be something between Diana and maybe the Elizabeth that just passed, which is a Taurus too. It must have been something that had something to do with this as to what maybe would have happened to a child or something that could have been born. This could even be talking about Abraham and Sarah or something like this, somebody being older and having a child at an older age. All right. But this child possibly was supposed to do something great in the world, but somebody hid this child or something. They could have even been paying some kind of dues or child support to these people, and they just took this money when I was 1 years old, put it in my sister's name. I remember somebody said, it's the park that I keep talking about that I just looked up the other day, that Kirk Park, and then the park that's across the street from there by that Carmel school. I remember we was riding down that street one day, and I don't know if we got into an accident. It was like a little fender bender or something like this, or if we were talking about this accident, and they were saying that my sister got whiplash or something, and so she was getting money that was going to be an account until she was 18 or something like this. And I'm like, why is y'all lying? That's a lie. I don't know why I thought it was a lie, but I'm like, oh, so I wasn't in the car too. I didn't get no pains. I didn't get no problems. I feel like that's when they switched. That's when they switched this. That's when they switched the thing into the sister's name, and these people fled possibly with this sister into the upper chambers with this money that was supposed to be coming to me as being the child of the royal. And this is where this shit stems from. Knight of Cups. And this sister lived a different type of life. Now, she wasn't probably up in the royal, she probably wasn't like in the royal court or sitting in Buckingham Palace or something like this, but they was using her energy, or she was doing something. She was doing something. She was beneficial to whatever was going on under or behind the scenes, or when it comes to the Game of Thrones or some shit like this. And it wasn't supposed to be her inheritance. I know that. This is what this is making me think. Now, family members could be like, well, wait a minute, that's not what we was told or something like this. But I'm just telling you what I seen. I knew when they were saying this that, oh, yeah. And then I heard somebody saying, oh, I just took a little bit of money out of there or whatever. I'm thinking like, well, how did you get, last time you told me that when she get 18, it's supposed to come out. But I don't think I just think the whole thing was a lie. I think the whole thing was a lie. I think I'm the child that was born with the golden ticket. Mm-hmm. And these people abandoned me. They took ship or something like this, okay? And they cloned this dad or whatever, okay? Possibly this mom and this sister left them behind, or I'm trying to figure out, because I'm thinking about a gap when because then we would have moved to Texas when I was in second grade. We moved to Texas when I was in second grade, and I remember, see, in kindergarten. So when I was at Washington School, see, that's what's make, because I was looking at this one lady today. I remember I told you about my kindergarten teacher, Miss McDonald, when that teacher came out the other day. And then I thought I was watching this show or whatever, a farmstead show or whatever. And I was looking at this lady like, could that be the teacher that we talking about? I don't know. Why am I thinking about that right now while I'm just watching this about something else? Because when the channel came up, I said, damn, I used to watch this channel like 5 years ago, 5 or 6 or 7 years ago or something, when I wanted to start a farm. I used to watch this lady's channel, a little bit of her channel once in a while, okay? But it's making me think like, wait a minute. Now, the family, if they took people with them, or if they did this or whatever or something like this, yeah, they could have said, oh, this is from such and such a thing, it's all right or whatever. But somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. And I think it was supposed to be like a school bus or a big truck or a semi truck or something that hit. We would have been, if what they were saying I thought was true, a business truck or something like this. I think they just put that in there to try to make it seem like that means you're going to get a lot of money. More damage would have been done than that. Okay. It's something else that happened here. And I remember saying, but wait a minute. Ain't that supposed to be, is making me think too about that reading we did a couple weeks ago. And I said, why do it feel like I was sitting in my auntie, which is a little bit around the corner from that house that we was living in at the time? Why do it feel like when I kept on feeling like I got that message or that download, or that intel. I hate that word download. I got that intel, okay, about sitting in my auntie Jenny's, and we had green teeth Jenny out here. Okay, she looked a lot like Yandy. Okay, this auntie Jenny. They kind of shaped the same too. And I just remember a flashback came to me. Okay, a flashback came to me that I was sitting in there and she was going with this dude named Money, I think. And that's this little cousin's dad, allegedly. And I remember we were sitting there or something like this. And I was seeing in this vision that they was talking about some money or something. And it had something to do with me. So this is, but I feel like these are more African breeds. Like all the cousins used to, crack on Renard a little bit because they say he looked like an African. He was really dark and had yellow eyes. He had, But I used to like Renard. I used to protect him or whatever a little bit when they was picking on him or whatever. But like I said, something happened later on, and it's making me think about the zebra with the yellow eyes here. Okay, something happened later on where they was thinking that he was gonna be feminine, whatever, when he grew up. But I was happy when I seen him get a wife and everything, start having kids and everything like this. But I do remember when I think he first saw my children, he was like, "Oh, you got them children with that white man or something like this," and I was offended by it. But something is telling me that the first generation person of this that this would be talking about, this person either lived some kind of alternative lifestyle. Okay. I think I remember when they was moving to Corpus Christi, Texas for the military, and they was like, yeah, what's gonna be dating them little white girls or whatever like this. And so there's something here like maybe even when they moved to Corpus Christi, they could have swapped them out or they could have changed them or they got altered or something there. But the whole point of the matter is what we're talking about is some money or something. And so if I'm getting into intel that I was abandoned or something at 1 years old, but you don't understand the type of abandonment I'm talking about, because I still grew up with a mom or my mom or my dad my whole life. I never was orphaned like that. But if we're talking about some of these breeds of people that get taken, not probably up by God, by something else, okay, or they join some kind of organization where these people think is beneficial to block my future or to do something else, all right, to clone these people. It probably don't cost that much for the government, for a higher something to clone these people, depending on how much money they go. If these people go into the $1 million club because they stole my inheritance right away like that, sell out, you know what I'm saying, right away like that, then this would change a category here, is what I'm thinking. But I've always had a way about myself. I've always had a regal or a certain taste that I've had to always not be able to live that lifestyle or have these things, or I've always had business ideas or things I would like to invest in. I've always been an inventor in my head. I've always had these other things that make me know that I'm a different breed. Now, my sister, she was in cheerleading. She went to college, things like this, to be try to be a therapist or something like this. But at the same time, I have a different type of blood running through, and it's also an anti-working for another motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? It's also, if I'm gonna be with a man, he gonna be taking care of the main responsibilities. I've always had a different way about myself. So despite the cussing or me talking kind of ghetto when I get really amped up, you know what I'm saying? Right? You can't come to somebody's doorstep with war and expect a peaceful conversation. So this is something here that I'm picking up here. Yeah, there's something about a house here as well, okay? And then something about an astronaut. So this could be some astronaut wife kind of energy here, where somebody's person could be an astronaut or something like this, okay? But this is what I'm picking up right here. I don't know about y'all, that this is what this is. Yeah, somebody is doing something here with this Knight of Swords. He seems upset about something. There's 4 birds on his pants, on his dress or his apron or whatever this is. And so he's stabbing, he's doing something with this thing. But look at this. These birds are red. This thing looked like it's got a little tip on it like this, like a blood thing that you suck blood. Like, it's not like a needle. You see, it's not like a needle, like a needle where you get a shot. They be really thin and cylinder shape all the way down. This is like something where they draw your blood. See what I'm saying? When you go into the doctor and they want to draw your blood, and he giving it to these 4 birds. Star in reverse. Somebody didn't want somebody to shine, and what they're doing right now is cutting down the numbers again, because my numbers just started going up a little bit, and now they're going back down because they want to know what I'm saying instead of letting the public hear what I'm saying, so I don't have a fighting chance. So there can be some kind of goons or something at my doorstep, and I'm just a regular girl doing this on my own. I'm not like Martin Luther King or Malcolm X, where I got a mob of niggas walking behind me everywhere I go. I'm just one woman, allegedly. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why this shit is, we got positive energy, okay? This is why this has got to be spoken on, period. We got learning, okay? This could be something like something is on like you may feel like you just one person, but there might be more to this, okay? There could be some shared energy. This is like mimicry, or it's giving me multiplicity. Somebody could be splitting your personality. They could be, if you say you are somebody that's very creative, you're a fighter, you're like a fire sign. Say you can also mingle with certain groups of people, or something like this, or you good at, it's something like somebody compartmentalizing somebody mentally. This could be how somebody's learning something, but each one of these hands got a different weapon in it. This could be somebody split in different fascists here, okay? But my thing is, what is the difference if I'm still the one that's speaking out about this and demanding my respect and demand, and you ain't really got to, but you got to pay me. You got to give me, I want divine retribution today, these days. I don't want to wait no motherfucking more. It's something about this. I don't want to sit here and wonder if this is what's going on. I don't want to wonder about that. This is the person you motherfuckers need to be worried about. Not them clones or them robots or whatever the fuck you playing with. Somebody could be thinking they slick. Okay? Say somebody had somebody in 5 different dimensions or something like this. They could have killed off the royal one. Okay? Thinking that they slick. Why is that doing that? I don't know why this camera keeps cutting off like that. Stupid. Okay, we're just gonna do it like that. Oh my goodness, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. This thing is doing the weirdest shit ever. Forget it. Y'all just gonna have to get the view like that, okay? So I don't know what they're doing, but nobody else should be aware of what they're doing, and I don't know what's going on. That's like somebody just looking at me on a camera, but they like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and split up this energy here. You didn't ask me none of this. You know, I'm seeing people that shouldn't even be on my level or shouldn't even be involved with this. And they're asking these people to come into rooms and pick what they want to look like in the next lifetime. They're doing shit like this. And you're gonna sit here and act like, okay. Okay. It's their kids that's not supposed to be prosperous right now. If you really want to know. And that's exactly what the fuck is about to happen. So these are so-called ancestors that are possibly on the other side, and they're allowing or allotting things to these other people's children that maybe belong to me. They had plenty of time to scratch me out of something, or say I was really supposed to be having like $5 million or something. They're gonna come later on probably and say, oh, well, we did find out about that inheritance. There's $1 million. No, bitch. We talking about hundreds of, yeah, we talking about a lot of money. We talking about a lot of money over time that was stolen, taken, withheld, whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, we got somebody could be trying to stop you from hold on, we're gonna see. You know what? She's gonna be talking to me when she come in here. I'll be back.